Good evening, guys. Welcome back for another question from the topic matrices, and let us see what do we have today in our question. So we have to find the value of x and y with the help of this equation. So what we are given in this equation is that we have a matrix on the LHS A which is multiplied by a constant 2a. We have a matrix on the LHS that is B which is added to 2a, and we have a matrix on C which is on the RHS. So we have an equation something as 2a plus b is equal to c, where c is a constant matrix and a and b are two variable matrices. So let us see how do we solve this question. The first thing I need you to remember is that when we multiply a constant to a matrix, then that constant is multiplied to all the corresponding elements of the matrix for every I comma j. This constant can be anything. 2, 3, 0, it can be k. So I think I should write it as k, not 2. Yeah. So k is our constant. The second property I need you to remember is that when we add two matrices A and B, then their corresponding elements are added to each other for every I and j. And the last important property that you all should remember is that if two matrices are equal, then their corresponding elements are also equal for every I and j. Their corresponding elements can be denoted by Aij and Bij. So let's straightly dive into the question and see how can we solve this. Okay, so our first step is that we multiply the constant to the matrix in this equation. So we get this as 2a. And this is B, this is C. Now our second step will be that we will add this matrix 2A and B. We can add these two matrices with the help of this property. So let us see how they have done. So they have added both the matrices here, and now the next step is that they have simplified this one. Yeah. Now the last step is that since we have two matrices, we can call it x, this is y. Let me use a different color. We can call this matrix as x, this matrix as y, and since these two matrices are equal, then their corresponding elements would be equal. That means 2 plus y is equal to 5, 2x plus 2 is equal to 8, and the remaining elements, which are 1 is already equal to 1 and 6 is already equal to 6. So let us move to the next slide. So our first equation is this, our second equation is this. Solving both the equations, we get y is equal to 3 and x is equal to 3. So our solution is 3, 4 for x, y.